Hey guys, it's Corey Matthews. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. As a reminder, make sure you subscribe so that you get all the updates and information every time I share tips about hormone balance and weight loss. Today we are talking about why you are losing inches, but the scale isn't moving. So frustrating, right? You are doing a weight loss program, you are focusing on hormone balance, you're eating right, you're doing all the things, and you keep stepping on that scale and it says the same number all the time. Okay, let's talk about why this is happening. Why won't that scale budge? Are you working out? Did you incorporate nutrition and working out into your weight loss program? Were you working out before you started? Or is it something that you change? So there's a couple of different reasons here. Every time you start a nutrition plan or a workout plan or something to lose weight, the number one thing I tell everybody is make sure you take your circumference measurements. So those are your inches. You want to do it around your chest, you want to do it around your waist, you want to do it around your hips, your thighs, and your arm. So make sure you take those measurements. Also, go ahead, step on the scale, get that number so that we have it. But take pictures too. Take pictures so that you have pictures, because a lot can be seen in pictures. If you put a before picture and 4 weeks later, you put another picture next to each other. So put those pictures together. So here's the key. Let's look at a couple of these different things. If you have changed your nutrition drastically and you've started eating healthier, if you have added in more weight training, and let's say you weren't eating the best beforehand, or maybe you weren't doing the workouts, you were kind of halfway doing it, or you weren't putting all the emphasis into it. So what happens as a woman starts to exercise is we fuel those muscles. We flood those muscles with really good nutrition. They feel amazing. So now we've got more volume in those muscles in terms of blood and water. And so they're feeling great. And all of a sudden you figure out, why are the inches changing? I feel good. I feel fabulous. I step on the scale and it says the same number. Here's what's happening. You are putting on muscle. So you're flooding those muscles with all the good stuff, the water, the blood volume. So the muscles are heavier and they're looking, you looked a little bit, maybe you look a little bit more toned. Maybe the clothes fit a little bit different. And what's happening is you're losing body fat. The problem is this is what I always tell women, is the gray math. You are muscle and fat. But if your muscle, so your lean body mass, changes by 2 pounds up and your body fat goes down by 2, you know what that scale says? The same flippin' number that it said when you got started. So the reason why your inches are changing and getting smaller and you feel better, let's talk about your jeans for a second. Have you put your jeans on? Do your jeans actually fit better? Do your clothes fit better? Right there is the point. If you were to go and take a picture and look up a picture of what muscle compared to fat does, this was the most fascinating thing I saw in anatomy class when we started to learn about the physiology of the body. And muscle, so about 5 pounds of muscle is about this big. If we take 5 pounds of fat, it's like this big. Okay? It's the same thing. If you see super fit women, think about like aerobics instructors or exercise instructors, and then, you look at them and maybe you think they weigh 110 pounds, right? And you go up and talk to them and they're like, actually, I weigh 135 pounds. It's not because, this is key, I want you to remember this, it's not because muscle weighs more than fat. It's the same thing. If you think about a pound of feathers and a pound of bricks, which weighs more? Neither. They weigh the same because they're both a pound. So same thing happens in your body. So muscle takes up less space in your body. So as we're starting to make these changes and you are putting on muscle or maintaining your muscle and losing body fat, the overall shape of your body is changing, but you're finding that that scale is still staying the same. So this usually happens somewhere between 4 to 6 weeks of getting going in terms of a new plan. I always ask women, please push through that. Better yet, if I can keep you off a scale for the first 6 weeks that you dramatically change the way you're taking care of your health, that's even better. And if we can just look at pictures, that's even better. Or just the tape measure, great, but staying off that scale. So just know it takes time for the body to change. Once you get to that sweet spot and you get everything going in the right time and your body knows, this is key, your body knows that you're going to keep doing what it's been doing, and you're going to keep feeding it properly, you're going to keep working it out, you're going to keep giving it enough water, you're going to keep giving it enough sleep, all these components that go into getting healthier, getting in shape, and ultimately losing weight, your body will let go of the excess fat. but you've got to give it time to get there. So that's the key. So there you go. Very, very simple, short and sweet. The reason why you are losing inches and not weight is because your plan is working. You are rocking it. It is working. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep pushing through the progress. Keep putting on those jeans and feel how amazing they feel. I promise you, eventually that weight will start to come off. If it doesn't, you might need a few little tweaks. Maybe you need some tweaks in how you're working out. Maybe you need some tweaks in your nutrition. Maybe you need some tweaks in some different stuff if the ultimate goal is to get a lot of weight off. But if you're just starting on your journey and it's anywhere between those 4 to 6 weeks, keep pushing through. These are good changes that the inches are going down, but the weight isn't changing. If you found this helpful, let me know. Like, subscribe so that every time we post a new video, you will get the information sent directly to you, and we can keep sharing these tips for you for finding hormone balance and weight loss.